Phoenix, nice to see you. How are you guys all feeling with 7 games to go?
The mood in the change room is pretty good. We're all focused and we know the job that we have to do, but we're all just taking it a game at a time, just focusing on the next game, and that's Cheltenham. So yeah, we're all looking forward to it. Had a nice kind of break to reset, and we're ready to go.
What's it going to take for you all to do what you need to do in these last few games to stay in the league?
I think the way we've been performing has been good. It's just about turning those draws into wins. I think just concentrating on the tactics that we've been doing in training and what the gaffer's asking of us, and just trying to bring that game plan out on a Saturday or a Tuesday. So, what's
Charlie Adam done? What was needed when he came to the football club over the new year? What was needed, and what has he done in the last few months?
I think he's changed it quite a lot, him and his staff. The mood in the change room is the best it's been this season. I think we're a lot closer as a group, like us as teammates, but also the staff together. I think all of us know the goal that we're all trying to push towards, and everyone's behind it. So every day in training, we're all working towards that goal, and you can see it in the boys' faces that everyone wants to stay in this league and keep this football club in League One.
How important alone is that mood in the dressing room? What has it got to be like?
I think it's massive, because you don't want to be coming into training and it's all doom and gloom and stuff. You want it to be lively, you want it to be fun, and that's what it has been since Charlie's come in. So I think that will be the case for the rest of the season, and we're going to give it everything to win these last 7 games.
I don't want to rewind the clock back too much, but what was it difficult before Charlie came?
It was difficult, like the results weren't going our way and stuff, but I think the boys have always, no matter who's been here, we've always given everything. So the difference between
sorry. You're laughing at the seagulls.
Yeah, no.
Can't get away from them here.
Sorry, what did you say again? That distracted me.
Seagulls took over.
Yeah.
Obviously about the mood in the dressing room and what needed to happen.
Yeah, like I said, the results weren't going our way, so obviously that affects the mood in the change room. So with the results being better recently, I think we're unbeaten and maybe is it 6th in the league. That changes a lot, but we're just focused on these next 7 games and trying to. It's a big 4 days with 2 games. So if we can get something from there, I hope that we can push on.
What does giving it everything entail? The guys have just told me you've been on the training pitch after training is finished, practicing your free kicks, all the little details. It's focusing on them, isn't it, I suppose, and making sure you can do everything you possibly can as an individual player to make sure it helps the team. Yeah,
that's it. I think if everybody focuses on themselves and gives everything, and then come together as a collective, it'll be a good team. I think we have brilliant players, a brilliant squad. So when everybody's at it, I think we can give any team in this league a problem. We just need to show that on the pitch and give everything 100%. Whether that be like working hard or like technically, just making sure that you're at 100%.
2 defeats in the last 12 games, I think. That's good alone, isn't it? I know you want to change those draws into wins, but that's a solid basis now to take you in after the international break to the final running.
Yeah, exactly. I think not losing just builds that sort of confidence, gives you that belief that you can go on and maybe nick a win. If we're solid defensively, I believe that we have the capabilities of scoring goals. So being that solid unit that we've been working on in training and the guys have been drilling into us has really helped our performance in the game. So,
have you seen your progress? 18 months at the football club now? I think it is a year, just over a year, isn't it? How have you found your progress after coming from Ireland?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed being here for 18 months. I've learnt a lot. It's a lot different to Ireland, and also being here playing in different positions has sort of like rounded my game a bit more, being able to like play a more defensive role as a wing back instead of a winger. Kind of gives me more experience in different areas of the pitch, which has helped my game overall.
I suppose fitness levels have got to be at their very peak to play in that position. Did you have to work on the sort of defensive side of things? How do you do that in training?
Yeah, I did have to work on the defensive side. In training, when we do like 11v11s or possessions or small sided, you have to defend. So, but just concentrating on it more and trying to bring that up to the level that I can attack, so I can be able to do both and offer something to the team and help the team.
Yeah. Just looking at the fixture list, you've got 3 home games left against Cheltenham, Northampton. But from the outside looking in, you're thinking if you can win those games, you've got a really good chance of staying up. How do you guys look at it? Do you look at the table? Do you look at the fixtures and look at the fixtures and go, we can win that game? Because obviously the away games are more difficult on paper, aren't they?
Yeah. At the moment, we just focus on the next game. I think that's all we can do, really. You don't want to look too far ahead or look at what other teams are doing. We can only control what we can control and what we're doing as a team. So if we just take one game at a time and try to put our best performance in that game, and then we can focus on the next games after that.
Cheltenham on Good Friday, do you look at it as a lot of people have called this like a must-win game, but of course it isn't, because if you don't get the result, you've still got another chance. How do you look at it?
It's an important game. They're all important games coming up, because we know what position we're in. With them being around us probably makes it a bigger game, but I think we approach this game as we approach every other game, whether it be top of the league or bottom of the league. We go out with the same intention of trying to get 3 points and trying to put our best performance on the pitch.
Do you get nervous, Phoenix? These are games where nerves might play a part and you have to deal with that. Do you get nervous?
It's probably more excitement, like just looking forward to it, like being out there. I think the boys, just all of us together, just had that sort of sense of just really wanting to go out and perform for Fleetwood Town. So it's normal to have probably a bit of nerves. Every game you have a bit of nerves. I think that's just normal, but it's more of an excitement, I think.